to another groove-tastic Refashionista upsizing tutorial. If you missed my last no-sew trouser upsize, I shall put the link down below for you guys. And as always, remember to head on over to refashionista.cherry.com for literally hundreds of totally free rockin' Refashionista upcycling tutorials, plus tons of tips and tricks and pre-loved style information. You can shop my closet over there. I can make clothes for you with one of my rockin' Refashionista boxes. How many times am I saying rockin' right now? Sorry, I'm trying to make up for my I can't really jump around because I sprained my ankle the other day. But yeah, so let's get to today's tutorial and stick around to the end and I will show you how to upcycle your leftover scraps into something awesome too. So let's get making.
This is Confessions of a Refashionista.
For this relatively quick and oh so simple project, all you need are your 2 tight trousers, some fabric for your side panel inserts, your scissors, and your sewing gear. So there's a few different methods you can use to find the approximate size you need for your side panels. Now, the first one is to simply find a pair of pants that already fit you well, that are a similar shape to the 2 small pants. Place the small pants on top of them and measure how much bigger they are. Then all you have to do to get your side panel width is double that size for each side. And then of course, add a bit for seam allowance as well. Another way is to measure across on the widest part of the 2 small trousers and do the same thing on the widest part of the trousers that fit you well. And then of course do a little bit of math to figure out the size you need for your side panels. The method that I use most often is to simply pop on those 2 small trousers and measure the space between the closure area, add a couple centimeters for seam allowance, divide by 2, and there is my side panel measurement. So your next step is to flip your trousers inside out and chop out those big, thick side seams. Now you want to go all the way from the bottom straight through the waistband. Et voila, your trousers are now ready to have the side panels added. Now it's time to create your side insert panels. Now you can simply just chop out the correct size of fabric plus a couple centimeters of seam allowance, but because my trousers are quite thick and this fabric here is prone to fraying, I went ahead and doubled my fabric over and created some little fabric tubes in my correct insert size to, help prevent any fraying and make them a little bit thicker, so they went with the thickness of my trouser fabric. And then all you have to do is go ahead and pin your side panels to the open edges of the trousers with right sides facing, and then stitch them together. So just to show that we all make silly mistakes when we're sewing, I managed to sew the 2 sides of the bum together here instead of putting the side panel in the legs, because I was watching a series instead of paying close attention to what I was sewing. And yeah, so now I'm going to go and unpick this and redo it and maybe pay a bit more attention. And my groovy upsizing side panels are finally complete and look absolutely fabulous. How awesomely quick and easy was that upsize? And you know what? It also works great for skirts. Just, make sure you don't make the mistake I did and sew the wrong sides together. But again, we refashionistas, sewists, whatever, upcyclers, make tons of mistakes like that, and I do think it is important to share that with you guys. So I'm not perfect by any stretch of anyone's imagination, especially when I'm sewing, but yeah, the results came out great, and that is what counts. That is one of the real wonderfully positive things about refashioning. Even if you do make a mistake, you can unpick it, or you just refashion the whole thing into something completely different. So, as I said before, head on over to my Confessions of a Refashionista at refashionistasherry.com. Follow me everywhere here, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, you name it. I am there. I am sharing every day. And here, look what I made from those chopped side seams. How cool is that? 2 groovy wrap bracelets. Now, all you have to do is kind of get rid of any errant threads and then stitch the open ends together. That's it. And then just wrap them around your wrists. You can add buttons, you know, embellish them, whatever you want, but you have a pair of perfectly coordinating bracelets to go with your groovy trousers. Yeah, as I said, I sprained my ankle, so I'm not doing a bit of a slow dance today. And until next time, as always, stay safe, stay well, and I shall catch you on the zigzag.